Alrighty, hello.
Hello.
Welcome, guys, to episode. What are we on now? 18, I
18.
think. Episode 18 of the
Mhm.
Hello Hello podcast with Jens and Ramo. We are recording today on, what is it, May 5th, 2021?
Yes.
This time is flying this year. I swear, honestly.
Yeah, it's
We're
quick,
already,
hey?
we're basically halfway through the year. We're basically
Isn't that
halfway through.
scary?
Honestly, it's time's flown. I think after everyone's out of lockdown now and things, so time sort of feels like it's going a lot faster now. I don't know. We're all
Mm-mm.
trapped inside, and the days aren't merging together anymore, like what they were a
Yeah,
year or
that's
so
true.
ago. It
Yeah.
was so bad. For a while there, I was getting confused as to what day it was because I wasn't I use the structure of going to class for uni
Yeah,
as
but
the way that I count how many days throughout the week we are. It's so hard, man. Oh,
yeah, that's like so annoying when you're like trying to remember.
mm, mm.
But how you doing?
But yeah, I'm so all right. I'm all right. Same old, same old.
Mhm.
Uni's gone back this week, so coming down to crunch time now. It's now week 10 of I think 14.
Oh.
So we're right around the corner of all the finals and things.
Oh wow.
So it's that's what I mean. Like time's flown, man. Like it's just last week it felt like that I was starting the semester and now I'm practically finished for the semester. So I'll have to look at what I'm doing next semester and start enrolling for those. But yeah, it's coming down to that time. What about you? What have you been up to? How have you been?
Just streaming. That's it.
Mm,
Work. Nothing
yeah,
exciting.
never ends.
I did get
Yeah.
a wheel rig, racing rig.
Oh, that's right. I
Yeah.
did. Yeah, I did see that.
So
She's you're starting to get involved in all of the sim racing things.
starting. It's
Started, yeah,
it's
very early
getting there.
days.
Yeah, it's
But
very early
yeah,
days.
but considering dropping $1,000
Hmm.
on a floor rig.
Well, currently I have think of like a camping chair that
Yeah,
has
okay.
a plate of metal to hold your wheel. That's basically what I have
Okay,
right now.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
I just keep looking at other rigs. I'm like, why can't you do that? So yeah.
You could build your own. You could build your own. It probably wouldn't be
With
that
what?
hard,
Tools.
honestly. I don't know. You just you could do it out of just normal metals from Bunnings and things like that, it wouldn't be too hard.
I mean, I wouldn't even call myself handy. I don't think I could do that at all.
I know, yeah, I know, but it's I think it'd be a fun project because it's not overtly
But then you'd have
hard.
to
I don't think you wouldn't have to do any complex welds or joints or anything like that. You
well,
could
if it's
just get
with
I don't know what
metal,
the
then
metal's
maybe.
called, but you could just get the metal that's got all the holes through it already, and
Uh-huh.
just get bolts and things, and just bolt it together and sort of do it that way. I'm not sure.
I mean, I could Google some stuff. But
You could, yeah,
I feel like at the end of all of that and the time to make that and the planning,
yeah.
it might have just cost, because you're gonna have to get a saw, and I mean, I don't know. Maybe it'd cost you almost nothing, but
It would probably come out cheaper in the end.
yeah,
But like you said, the time and effort that goes into it, you'd also have to consider as well. So
yeah.
yeah, if you wanted a fun project, maybe, but probably just splashing the cash.
Ain't nobody
Why
got
not?
time for that. Plus, I
No,
have
yeah.
True Grit this week, and I'm like, I went on
Oh
one run.
yeah.
True.
Is it meant to be
Yeah.
one run? That's it. That's your training. You're
Yeah,
doing one run, and you're like,
that's it.
oh, I'm prepped, ready to go.
I am
You
so
sure?
ready for this 10K.
Oh man, I don't know.
I because I was so busy with work, and yeah, and I
Mm.
went on a run, and I am so not ready. I'm so worried.
Nah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Is it meant to be raining down there this weekend? Because here in Sydney, it's meant to be raining all week.
Oh,
so.
really? It's been sunny,
Yeah.
and I think it's predicted to be sunny, but
Oh, okay.
we'll see.
You might be all right then. Yeah.
All I know is I need to meet the group of friends that we're going with at 6:30 at their house.
Bro, that's rough,
And
man. Honestly.
I live about an hour away from them.
From where? Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be like a 4:30
Oh,
start for me.
man. It's just like the old airport days. It's just like the old
True,
airport days,
Except I'm doing a 10K
Except
run.
you're not going. You're not really going anywhere exciting. You're not going like a
No,
fun
I'm not gonna
brunch
go
in
eat
Melbourne. You're going,
breakfast in Melbourne.
you're going on a 10-kilometer run throughout Adelaide. Jeez. Oh man.
Yeah, that's my
Well,
weekend.
you have fun with that. I'll I'll be sitting at home playing Resident Evil or something probably. I think
Be dead asleep.
Honestly, yeah,
yeah, Resident Evil this weekend. Hype.
Yeah, I know, right? It's
Very
going to be
exciting.
hard to not just want to go through and play it all and like have to record things for the YouTube because I feel like we're going to do a little series on it.
Unless we just do
silly
a
not to.
massive dump.
True. We're just going to play for like 6 hours on day one and record and then upload a 6-hour video.
I'll get my Udi again. I'll bring out a comfy chair and we'll do it. You're playing, so I'm just watching.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen the TikTok that we uploaded this morning or a couple of days ago now that you're listening to this, we did try and play the Resident Evil 8 or Resident Evil Village demo.
Multiple times.
Twice.
I think we spoke about trying
probably
it
3
last
times.
week.
Yeah, I think so. The first time we tried it, we were locked out from a time thing, which was really annoying. And then this week, Capcom was like, hey, you got 24 hours for a week straight to play the demo, whatever. Like, it's unlocked completely. You just go and play it for an hour. And so we sat down last night after I come home from a day at uni, ready to play some Resident Evil, hit play, and the game file was corrupted. So it said uninstall it and reinstall everything.
We did get 10 seconds of a cutscene.
Probably not even 10 seconds, Jens.
I was going to say a minute. It's probably like 5 seconds.
It's probably 5. I'm going to say it's like 5 or so seconds, yeah. But it was nothing. I was devastated. I really wanted to play it. But we're going to have to wait until the day that you're listening to this, Friday.
Yeah, today.
Because it's out. So yeah. That's what I'm excited for. That's what I'm looking forward to most, I think, this week. It's Resident Evil.
Yeah.
But yeah. But we have a pretty jam-packed episode for you guys today with a lot of Marvel news. No Marvel episodes. Yeah, no talking about WandaVision or Falcon and Winter Soldier or anything like that because there's been no new episodes. Nope. But we have a ton of other Marvel news that was just dumped on us this week. Just sort of out of the blue as well. There was like no like lead up announcement to it saying like, hey, we're gonna do something on this day, be ready.
They never
just
really
like we woke up like
Marvel.
I mean, the only day they do it is like the D23 Expo, whatever it is, or like the day that we know they're having their shareholder meeting, or something like that. But yeah, this was sort of out of the blue, some news. So I guess I'll start off with the first topic.
Yeah.
Because this is one that I found last week. It was, I think, on the Friday that I saw this. But apparently, according to the Falcon and Winter Soldier showrunner, Malcolm Spellman, there are, unsurprisingly, multiple MCU movies or properties that are still unannounced for like the coming couple of years and things like that. So in a statement that he said, he was surprised at how few of the upcoming Marvel movies have been announced. Because we've basically, we'll get into it a little bit later as well, but we basically only know Phase 4 up until a certain point at this time. So this sounds like there's probably maybe more Phase 4 things that are still unannounced, or maybe he's talking about some like later Phase 5 things. We're not sure. But it's seemingly referring to everything that is still on the horizon for Phase 4 and beyond, like, you know, as you can probably concur. And then he still further indicated that there was some Marvel fan projects that, like, fans will start to become, like, more knowledgeable as, like, things start to roll out a bit more. So I guess they're probably waiting for some movies or Disney Plus things to happen before they announce it, because otherwise it's sort of going to spoil maybe the surprise.
Yeah, that's true.
I would think, because you know how Marvel's all with their end credit scene surprises and whatnot. But yeah, it's exciting, man. It's exciting times to be a Marvel fan.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
We're getting so much.
I'm missing my
Marvel. It feels like it's non-stop.
Been a week.
Me too. It's been a week
now?
of nothing. Or having said that, actually, no, a week, because last Friday we got the documentary type thing of the like behind the scenes for Falcon and Winter Soldier, which I'm still yet to watch.
I haven't watched that.
I watched that this afternoon, actually. Yeah. But But yeah, that's all we've gotten. And then I
Mm.
think we get Loki next month, right at the start of next month, I think.
A whole month without Marvel.
Yeah. It's the darkest timeline at the moment. There's just nothing going on.
Yeah.
What am I meant to watch? Invincible? Probably
Yes,
Invincible.
Invincible.
We'll just watch Invincible,
that.
probably, yeah.
Hey.
Jens will say what
Have you not
Invincible.
finished it?
Nope.
Crazy.
I've been busy, man. I've been
Crazy
busy, bro.
boy.
Come on. Siege gets in the way, you know. I gotta hit that tier 100 of the battle pass. We've only got like 20
You're
days
close,
remaining.
aren't you?
No.
Oh, okay. Emma's
I'm on like 48. Emma she hit tier 90 I think last night, and I'm like, bro, you're kidding, yeah? This girl
broke 30.
has this girl has been playing non-stop. It's
I was like,
insane.
I remember when we had you weren't there, but we were playing. I don't know what we were doing, and then we were like, oh, we should play Siege. And then Emma was the only one in that group chat that didn't have Siege. And I was like, you know what? I'll just buy it for her because she's probably going to end up playing it a little bit here and there with you.
Yeah.
And then she took it and ran with it, and she's now
Bro, this is
an addict.
Honestly, how do I top this gift, Jens? You've out-gifted me.
I have. I've given her
already.
the greatest gift. No, that is a lie.
How do I top this? Do I have to get her a dog now? Like this, honestly.
Dachshund?
I honestly don't tempt me because I want one too. Don't tempt me.
2 birds.
But yeah, like I've just been busy, so
that's fair enough. Are you watching anything in general, or are you just rewatching stuff?
No, what am I watching at the moment?
Are you playing
Actually, no. Okay. Other than Siege, I haven't been playing too much.
Yeah.
But Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I started season 7, I think it was. I did start a little bit of it like ages ago, I think when it first came to Netflix, but I can't remember if they did only half the season and then the other half was coming out a bit later or whatnot. So I just started season 7 all over again just because I wasn't sure where I finished. But yeah, that's what I've been watching. Just sort of in the background, like as background noise. I haven't really been watching it. It's, because it's not really a show that I'm that interested in. It's just something to put on the background that I don't have to pay too much attention to.
Yeah. Totally.
But yeah. What about you? Have you been watching anything other than Invincible? I think that just finished up, didn't it? The last episode was last Friday.
I think we watched a movie on Disney Plus called Nomadland. Which I loved. Didn't know what it was about. We would just put it on, and the main actress is from 3 Billboards Out of Missouri. Have you seen that movie?
Is it animated or is it live action? I know of 3 Billboards Out of Missouri, but I haven't seen it.
It's really good.
I've heard a fair bit about it. I think
we spoke about it a little bit, but
I was gonna say I think it sounds familiar. Yeah, it sounds. I think you talked about it on stream one time because we were talking about true crime or something.
Yeah.
It came up around then.
But anyway, she's great.
I'll have to give it a go.
But the two main, there's so many people in there, and actually none of them are actors except for 2 people.
Wow.
Yeah, so they're all true stories, and it's such a beautiful film. Obviously about nomads and like living in a caravan,
sort of just
traveling.
Yeah, on the road sort of thing.
On the road. And so they just everyone in there, they're literally like who they are. They're not actors except for 2 people. Yeah, and it's just
telling true stories. Yeah,
beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay. It was an unexpected watch.
Is it like a documentary?
Kind of like a documentary put into a movie with a storyline,
but it's stylized a bit. Yeah. Okay.
I really do recommend it. And the main actress is really good. She really sells it.
Okay, all right. I'll have to add it to the old list, the old ever-growing list.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. Have you been playing anything though?
We were going to talk maybe a little bit about this, but I checked out Returnal.
Yeah.
Which is PlayStation's newest game.
Yeah, PlayStation exclusive, isn't it?
PlayStation 5 exclusive.
Hang on, PS5 exclusive too. That's right. Yeah, this is the first next gen only game that has come out since the release of PS5 and Xbox Series X or whatever they are. Which is I heard that I was watching Excessive Profanity played a couple of nights
Oh
ago.
yeah.
Because I'm interested in Returnal. I was at EB Games trying to pick up something.
What, Pokemon cards?
No. They had a deal on a couple of weeks back or last weekend, sorry, for a buy one get one free for pre-owned games.
Mm.
And so me and Emma went in because
Oh,
Emma's
did you get any
wanted
good ones?
well, Emma's wanted to play the Sackboy game ever since she saw it like come out for the
Oh
PS3 all those
yeah.
years ago. She's always wanted to play Sackboy, and so they brought out a new one for the PS5, and the PS4. Sorry, um, and so we saw that pre-owned at our local EB Games. We're like, all right, let's go pick that up. But we got there, uh, and they had it like on the shelf.
Oh.
So I got that, and I took Assassin's Creed up because that was also pre-owned. So I was like, look, I'll get the Assassin's Creed free. Why not? Took it up to the counter, and they must have like either misprinted the ticket for Sackboy or like
Oh
lost the disc or something, but
no.
they didn't have the pre-owned disc behind the counter, so we couldn't get it.
Oh
And I felt so bad
no.
because Emma really wanted to play it, and I was just like, oh look, we'll have to wait, I guess, a little bit longer. Maybe we're gonna try and get her a PS5 in like the next drop, anyways.
Mm.
So we might pick it up then, But yeah, when I was waiting there at the counter, the guy was like, "Oh, have you heard of Returnal?" And I was like, "No, I haven't. What is it?" And he's like, "Oh, it's like this roguelike sort of
Mm.
hardcore game thing." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, I don't know. It like the roguelikes aren't really my style. They're not my
Same.
thing." But yeah, then I watched Excessive Profanity play it, and I was like, "Yo, this actually looks sick."
It is really
So
good.
I'm really intrigued by it now. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to wait though. Like I said before we started recording, I
Yes.
have to wait till it comes on sale because this game is expensive, man.
Yeah, it's 100 and what, 25?
120, 100.
20.
I think it's 129 at EB Games, but they always like mark up their games for like $10.
Yes. I think JB might be 109.
Yeah, I think that's the rough price,
Something like that.
but it seems like most of the or all of the first party Sony games that are coming
Mm.
to PS5 for the near future are going to be around $120.
I think that's the new price
Um,
point. Yeah.
Yeah, which is a huge jump considering like some of the games, like all the
Yeah.
games on PS4 and Xbox Series, the Xbox One, sorry, were like 89
Yeah,
or like 79 for some of them even,
80s was around
like
the average. The most was
a
like, if it was
$40 jump.
125, it would have been like a deluxe, had something
It
extra
was
in
the
it.
deluxe, yeah, it was with all
Yeah.
the bonus shit that you get. But yeah, $40 jump is insane. So I'll have to wait maybe a couple of months for inevitably a sale to come on or something like that.
Hopefully it goes on sale. It's such, I think you'll like it. It's really
I do,
hard.
yeah. I think, yeah. But I do want, like, I don't think I'm gonna get Souls. I don't think I'm gonna get Demon Souls or anything like that. But I do want something to
Yeah.
challenge me, and I feel like this is the one
I think so
that's
too.
gonna do it.
I think so too. But
Yeah.
it's
Or if there is a game that's gonna get me into like the hardcore like Souls games, it's gonna be
something
gonna
like
be
this.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But just in short, it's a roguelike. So basically you're in a loop.
Mm.
Every time you die, you restart. There are some
Yeah. There's no
things
saves,
that,
no checkpoints.
yeah, but there are some things that stay with you when you die. I can't remember what they'll
Yeah. Okay.
tell you, but the good thing about it is when you restart, the world is slightly different, which is great.
Okay. Yeah.
Because then
So you're not just restarting and having to do everything over again.
exactly. Because then it
It's,
gets really tedious and boring.
Yeah.
Which
So
is
there sort of
why-
is a point to dying. There sort of is like like there's a reason you'd want to die, I guess, so that you could
Yes.
progress a bit more in the story or get like more of the lore or something.
or like weapons or unlock stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
But the
okay.
haptic feedback on this is incredible. It is
Yeah,
so
okay.
good. So one of the main things a lot of people talk about, and me myself, was when you hold down left trigger, there's a halfway mark when you hold it down, and that's your normal shooting. And then you pull it all the way down, then that's like a big bomb effect.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's like, oh, that sounds weird because, you have to hold it and balance it on the halfway. It doesn't seem like it's going to be natural at all. But it's so natural
But you
and
pick it
so
up real.
like,
Yeah.
it's so like,
Damn,
you just
okay.
know exactly where the halfway mark is. They make it so,
Yeah.
oh my God,
It's yeah.
cannot explain it, but it's great.
Oh my god, bro.
But yeah,
You're gonna
I
make me spend
recommend.
money that I don't have.
If only there was a way to like share games across like a
I think
Steam
there
library
is, but
share?
it's real finicky to have to set up, and it's like the whole thing like Steam Share, where like you can't play games whilst I'm playing games,
Yeah,
or it's not worth it in the end.
one day.
Um, yeah, no, okay, but it's definitely on the list
Mm.
of things to pick up eventually.
But
So,
actually, just gonna skip ahead in the news section before we go back to Marvel while we're talking about PlayStation.
ooh,
Discord
yes, good segue,
and
good
Sony
segue.
PlayStation have joined
And
forces.
out of the blue, like,
Yeah.
weren't we just talking 3 weeks ago about how Microsoft was
Microsoft was
set
looking to
to
buy.
acquire or
Yeah.
potentially buy them, and now PlayStation is like, yoink, my Discord,
So
bitch.
wait, Microsoft
Uh,
haven't yet done the deal?
no, so I don't know if we said it in an episode, but they announced like maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks ago that there was no deal. This sort of like whatever there was has fallen through. No one's buying
Oh,
anyone. Discord staying private, like that
right.
sort of
Maybe
thing.
PlayStation have made a better deal.
I don't. Well, they haven't. I don't know if they made a better deal because PlayStation doesn't own Discord in any sort of the way. This is just like a partnership, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
And so there's no real like information as to what this sort
Will
of
mean,
deal
yeah.
includes. It's basically just like Sony announcement that said that the two companies are hard at work connecting Discord with your social and gaming experience on PlayStation Network.
Mm.
So whatever that means, if it means that we can now sit in Discord on our PCs and talk to our friends that are playing on PS5, that's cool. I really would like that. I
Yeah.
feel like that's been a feature that's been missing sort of since Discord has happened and been its like a thing.
Mm.
Because I remember like when I would play Fortnite all that time back, my friends were big console gamers. They don't have PCs, and
Mm-hmm.
so luckily they had crossplay between PC and PS4. But we had to use like the in-game chat, which
The
wasn't that
best.
ideal. And I
Yeah.
always thought, I was like, look, it'd be so cool if you could just load Discord up on your PS4, join my server, sit in the voice chat with me, and do it that way. And
Yeah.
so hopefully that's what this means.
Yeah, I
I don't
remember
know.
when I was like, I used to only have a PlayStation
Mm,
with my ex, and like that was
yeah,
all I played. And like anytime I wanted
yeah,
to do anything with a friend, we would have to literally be on our phones to like
yeah,
chat
yeah.
because there's no other way. And it was like, it
There's no way
seemed to
around
be
it to
like
link.
such an
Yeah,
easy thing to do.
yeah,
But I
yeah,
bet I don't,
yeah.
legal stuff, I guess,
There
company
probably
stuff.
is. Yeah, there probably is something in the background that's preventing them from doing
Oh
it.
yeah, for sure.
And this could also just be like what Microsoft already has with Discord. So like on Discord, on like if you have a Discord account, you can link your Microsoft account and your Xbox
Mm,
account to it to show like your gamer tag and things on it so that friends can easily find you on Xbox and the Xbox services.
yeah.
It could just be something like that for PlayStation. We're not sure.
Yeah,
But
I guess
yeah,
we'll find
I don't
out.
know. Yeah, hopefully it comes sooner rather than later, whatever they're working on and whatever deal they're brewing.
Mm.
Because yeah, it does sound interesting.
But
Big moves from PlayStation
yeah, go PlayStation.
and
Uh
Discord too. Go
moving
Discord.
back to the Marvels.
Back to Marvel. Yeah, back where we're comfortable. Do you want to talk about this one, gents? The new titles that got announced just a couple of
Yeah.
days ago now.
So as we said earlier, just a little recap, Marvel have announced all their new films. I haven't watched the trailer. They did put an announcement trailer with it.
Yeah, me
I
neither.
haven't
I
seen
haven't
it.
watched it. I know that there was. That's where they announced the new titles.
Yes.
And I think they also gave the first look at Eternals, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
I don't
Eternals
think it was.
and Black
I don't
Widow.
think it was like a mini trailer or like a teaser. I think it was
No,
just some images or some stills
like
from
promotional
the
stuff,
film.
maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Um, but yeah,
Yeah, so along with that, there are two Marvel titles new, which Black
yeah.
Panther 2 is now Black Panther Wakanda Forever. And
Very fitting title.
yes, 100%. And Captain Marvel 2 is now The Marvels, which will include
Yeah.
Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, and Monica Rambeau.
What are you
Miss.
most excited for?
Wait,
I don't know if I'm more excited for Black Panther or the Marvels.
I don't know either. Miss Marvel was the that Avengers game, right?
Yes, Kamala Khan.
Yes. And
So that's
Monica
and she's
is
got like the
Monica
stretchy. She got
from
like the stretchy
Wanda.
arms, and then Monica Rambeau is Monica from. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, okay,
So
cool.
they're all together again. I'm really excited. I think
Girl
I'm more
power.
excited for like for the Marvels just to see how they do Miss Marvel because Miss Marvel's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see her introduction into the MCU.
And this is the
And
first
I'm
introduction
also
to her, right?
I think when's it coming out? The Marvels 2022. I can't remember if that comes out after or before the Miss Marvel TV show on Disney Plus. She's getting
Oh,
her own show on Disney
right.
Plus. I feel like it might come after now, I want to say.
Uh-huh.
The Miss Marvel TV show might be early 2022.
Okay.
And then we get like the Marvels later in the year.
Yeah.
Because the list we have here doesn't include all of the Disney Plus shows. It just includes the movies.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really excited to see that and to see Monica Rambeau more fleshed out and like we get to see more
Yeah,
of what
that's
she can
true.
actually do.
I wonder
Feel
what
like, yeah.
Black Panther is going to be about.
I think Kevin Feige, I don't know if they said explicitly like the synopsis of the plot sort of in any way, but Kevin Feige did say that it was going to be a lot of a what's the word? Like like they're going to pay a lot of respects to Chadwick Boseman throughout
good.
it and things like that. It's sort of going to
It's
be
gonna
like
be
a tribute to
sad.
him in a way. It is. It's yeah. But yeah, I'm sort of excited to see where they go with that route too, because who knows who the new Black Panther's going to be if we're going to get one, you know?
I feel like would they have to replace him in terms of like the whole timeline and stuff?
Not in terms of the timeline, but probably in terms of like they wanted to utilize Black Panther a lot, probably for the upcoming phases.
Oh yeah, that's what I
he
mean.
is like a large
Yeah,
player,
yeah,
so
yeah.
I feel like they will, you know, they will replace him.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people saying that they want Shuri, who was I forget the relation to Black Panther in the movie. I can't remember if it was like his sister or
Is that the
something,
sister?
but I can't remember.
I don't know
can't
who
remember, honestly.
the name. Can't remember what the
Sure,
character.
she was like the sort of person in charge of like the younger girl that was in charge of like
Sister.
all of the technology
Sister.
through Wakanda and things. Sister, okay, yeah.
Pretty sure.
There's a lot of people stating
like
that
99%
that Shuri should be her.
Oh, that'll be good.
Hey, people are gonna come after you in the comments if you're wrong because I'm not 100% sure. So
Hey, I said
go after
99,
Jens, please.
so there's 1%
No,
leeway.
that's
right?
more that's more than enough confidence.
Okay.
But yeah,
50.
people are speculating that's going to be her if
Right.
anyone. Which I can see that
That'd be a
works in
beautiful
my
fit.
mind. You know, yeah. It'll just be interesting to see how they try and spin it because obviously it's it's obviously it's an unfortunate situation. It's not ideal. No one wants to unexpectedly pass away in the middle of filming something like this. Or for any reason, I should add. But it'll be interesting to see how they sort of pivot off it, I guess. And go from there. Because yeah, Black Panther 1 was a really good movie, and it's done by the same director again. It's going to have probably a lot of the same cast as the original Black Panther.
Yeah.
So it's going to be exciting to see if they can top what was already a really good movie.
Yeah, I feel like they'll do pretty good.
They would have to. It's Marvel. They're always pretty consistent. So
they really are.
Yeah.
But yeah, along with that, we have also a whole list of the Phase 4 films, which I'll let you have a little chat
Yeah,
about.
so they basically just updated like the release dates and the title cards for all the movies that we know of that are coming in Phase 4, at least at the moment. And like I said just a little bit ago, this is just the films. This isn't any of the Disney Plus shows because they're sort of their own separate thing. So I'm just going to start listing off. Black Widow's now coming out July 9th, 2021. So that's the most recent pushback from like a couple of months back. Then we get Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings coming out September 3rd this year. We then get Eternals coming out November 5th of this year. And then just after that, we get Spider-Man No Way From Home coming out December 17th this year. Then sort of just after the start of 2022, we get Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness on March 25th.
That's so far away.
Then after that, Thor Love and Thunder, May 6th, 2022. And then we get Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, July 8th, 2022. The Marvels coming out November 11th, 2022. Just after that, in the new year again, we get Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, February 17th, 2023. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, May 5th, 2023. And then the only movie that is still to be listed or anything like that, and one that I am really, really excited for, is the Fantastic Four film, which is coming out Phase 4. We just don't know when, probably late 2023 sometime, maybe early 2024, who knows? But yeah, there's some movies that are far away.
They're so far away.
Yeah.
I didn't realize Fantastic Four was Marvel. Or was it
Yes.
Fox?
So that most recent merger with Fox from 2019 or whatever it was, they came over, and then Marvel sort of wasted no time in announcing that they have plans for them.
Because they haven't made
very
a
shortly after
movie in ages, right?
Well, the last one came out, I think, in 2015, and it was torturous to sit through. Like, if you really want to like scratch your eyeballs out, I do recommend going and watching it.
Right.
It's because there's this one line from the film that still really sits with me, and it gives me nightmares when I think about it.
Gotcha.
So I'm really excited to see Fantastic Four. They're one of my favorite sort of Marvel groups. In the comics, I have an omnibus very gracefully signed by Stan Lee in my collection.
Nice.
So I'm quite excited to see where they go with that. I really want to see if they can get John Krasinski to play Mr. Fantastic. I feel like that would be the perfect role for him. And they'd get his wife to play Sue Storm.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I feel like that'd be great. Yeah. Oh, man, I'm so excited for it. Is there anything in that list that just jumps out to you? What are you most excited for in this Phase 4 lineup at the moment?
Doctor Strange, no doubt.
Yeah, okay.
I think Doctor Strange, then Spider-Man.
So not Spider-Man. Yeah, that's a bit... Man, I don't know.
They're both like really high.
Come on, man.
They're both really high on my list, but everything, really.
Yeah.
I love everything. I haven't seen the Shang-Chi trailer, but
me neither.
I'm excited for it. Just having an Asian cast, Asian lead. It's really cool.
Yep. Yeah.
But yeah.
Well needed in the MCU as well.
And Awkwafina is in there, and I love her. She's great.
She's great. Yeah,
She's
she is
so
great.
Good. She did a movie. Oh, I can't remember what it was called, but I died in that movie. It was so sad.
I do remember seeing that come out in theaters.
It's really good. I really recommend it. But oh my god, it was.
I feel like everything Awkwafina does is just a hit. You know, she's great.
She's been
in everything she's been in.
Rocking it lately.
Yeah.
Ever since Crazy Rich Asians? Or at least that's when she got into my radar.
I think that was the big springboard for her sort of film career, I want to say. I'm not too sure because I don't watch a lot of stand-up comedy. I have seen her stand-up comedies on Netflix, so having said that, but yeah, I think that would have been the spring shot for her getting into more and more films and bigger films.
Yeah, well, it was for me. That's when I noticed her, really.
Yeah,
so maybe.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
But yeah.
No, I think for me, Spider-Man obviously is the most exciting thing on my list. Probably very closely followed by Doctor Strange. I'm going to flip Jens's picks. Fantastic Four is also sort of like wedged in between those two, but it's also like technically unannounced at the moment still. So I don't know if I'm going to put it right at the top as my most excited thing.
Do you think Thor is going to be directed by Taika again?
It is. It's directed by Taika Waititi. Yes. They've been filming. Have you not seen it? They've been filming in Brisbane for the past past couple of weeks now.
I better move to Brisbane.
And I think they're coming. I think they were shooting some things in Sydney at some point too. I'm not too
cool.
sure, but yeah, there's been a bunch of like leaked set photos
I
and
saw
things
him
like that
do
have been
stuff,
coming out
but
that I've been dodging.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
I've seen him in like
yeah, I've been
on his
dodging them.
Instagram, but I thought they were like Mandalorian stuff because they looked. There was like
Yeah,
no
no.
information in there, but
Yeah, no, it's the Thor: Love and Thunder that they've been
great.
shooting for a little while now. Yeah,
Excellent.
so
I'm very excited for that.
Yeah.
I think he's such a great director, and he did Thor justice. That's still probably my favorite Marvel like ever. It was
a standalone movie.
Yeah, it was fucking good.
That was an exceptional film. He really knocked it out of the park with that one. It was, and I'm excited to see if it has the same sort of vibe.
I think it will.
Love and Thunder. I think it will.
Knowing
it looks like they're going quite retro with like the sort of like logo and things like that.
It
looks very 80s.
Yeah, I feel like that's perfect.
So it's and I can't wait to see Jane Foster as Thor. That's gonna be sick.
What?
It's been a long time coming. Yeah, man, you got to keep up with all the news, Jens. You know, you kill it every time I say something new. You're like, what?
I'm avoiding it all.
No. You can avoid the trailers. That's fine because I also avoid the trailers. But like the greater news, keep up on it, man.
Who is it?
So Jane Foster, you know the love interest that Thor had in Thor 1 and 2, played by Natalie Portman.
Yeah.
In the comics, she becomes Thor at some point. So, and that's I think the main story. I'm not sure if it's the main. I don't know if it's the main story arc of Thor: Love and Thunder, but it is going to be a major part of it. Is she's going to become Thor at some point? So,
well, there you go.
Yeah, so that'll be exciting to see.
Oh, a lot of Marvel.
It is a lot of Marvel, yeah.
And on recording, well, in the States, anyways, most of the news today is May the 4th.
True.
So,
yes. Happy belated May the 4th to everyone that's listening to it on the Friday. Did you do anything for May the 4th?
I streamed Returnal.
Returnal, yeah. I put on a Baby Yoda hat, and that's about it.
I'm still so jealous of that Baby Yoda hat.
So, we're going to have to send you one down at some point. Because I still see them in stores.
Oh, are they really?
No, we still see them. Yeah, we still see them in some stores up here.
Oh, wow.
So we'll have to pick one up for you and send you one down.
As well.
They're very cozy. Yeah.
Do you wear them to the shops and everything?
All the time, yeah. Especially now that it's like slowly creeping into winter. It's really starting to become a staple of my outfit. So
I've just realized.
Yeah.
On our Discord, you're wearing that hat, and I am
wearing the hat. Yes. My Discord profile pic is me wearing the hat. I'll post a little image that I sent last night in the Discord for the people watching on YouTube.
No, then it'll sell out.
True. Yeah, never mind.
Don't share the secret. Delete this. Anyways, Disney actually released a lightsaber. Oh, no, sorry. Is it out?
Announced? Working lightsaber. It's announced. It's not out yet. It's coming out, I think, 2022 with the release of their...
Oh, of course.
The themed hotel, the themed Star Wars hotel. So I don't know I don't know what Disney they're doing it at, or if it's all of them, or if it's just like one of them. But I would think the California one. But yeah, they're doing this themed hotel where it's going to be like a whole experience. Like sick. all the staff and things are going to be in character the whole time. Like it's going to be like, if you really wanted to immerse yourself in Star Wars, you'd have to stay at the Disney hotel. And
if you have money.
That's at you don't have to have money. You got to have money.
Yeah, okay, sorry. You gotta have Bitcoin,
some real
all right?
Quiche. Yeah, some real quiche. But yeah, that's where this like lightsaber was first developed. Was they wanted to have something that was going to be like hand in hand with the experience of being like in an actual, I say in quotations, like Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
And
it looks
so
great.
we'll put the little clip up that they released between us for the YouTube watchers. It looks legit. Yeah.
The promotional clip is a bit weird, but...
they could have done something a bit cooler, a bit more epic with it, but I guess...
It's just so
I don't know,
random.
simplicity is key.
And there was no music, if I'm not mistaken. I guess because you wanted to hear the saber. I get it, but...
Yeah,
still.
yeah.
But yeah,
it is real cool.
Baja and I did go to the Star Wars section in Disneyland, and we did end up buying a lightsaber that.
Yes, I'm holding one right now.
Yeah,
that
I don't
you
have
also
mine.
graciously got me.
Yeah,
Thank
we got you
for
as
that.
a gift.
This thing is epic. It's like
beautiful.
legit. It's got weight. It is. It's a really nice display piece. It also comes with like a blade attachment if you wanted to like battle it. But
yes,
obviously, as you can see in this, it's not always in there. It's not always on. You have to like screw the blade on.
Yeah, which is not very immersive.
No, it's not. And
but
that's where Disney come in. The mouse.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm really curious on the price point, because the one Ramo's holding is around about $200.
It was $200 give or take, yeah.
Which is, oh my god, a heart attack. But
it's expensive for a display piece.
But it's a good collector's item for
and that's
that price,
it is.
I think.
Like if you guys haven't felt like a legit lightsaber, I say in quotations as well. Like this has got a nice weight to it. It's all like aluminium. There's like rubber tips
really
on the bottom here.
Build.
It's a really nice quality build that they've done. So like if you wanted one to display, I would look no further than the Disney ones. I don't think, unless you want to do like one of the custom sabers.
There's another one that people compare to Disney ones, and I forget the name. But that one's better.
So there's two of them. There's one that you can also build yourself in in one of the experiences. Yeah. There's like this thing that you can book into. You can only book into it, and you can go and you can go and pick your own kyber crystal and things like that. Yes. I don't know what the build quality is like in terms of them, because you do get to pick your own parts. I don't know if it's plastic or if it's like metal like this one, or if it's a mishmash of both. I've never been, so I can't confirm or deny, but I think, there are a couple of different versions that you can get. Are you talking about the Black Series sabers, maybe?
It's not Disney at all. It's a different brand.
Different brand, yeah. So there are a lot of third-party companies as well that make their own sort of like replicas of them.
Yeah, and people compare it to Disney to this brand a lot.
Yeah,
and say that this brand's better, but I just can't remember what it was.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It's the blade style.
Yeah, I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, there's a specific blade that's like really high quality. It's got like LEDs that go all the way up the entire thing, so it's like really nice, and it's got like it has like this connection thing in the tip.
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
They're about 500 Australian,
about 500.
I think. And that's like the bare spec as well. You can sort of tweak them and make them more custom, and obviously they get more expensive as you go up and up. But yeah, I do know what Jens is talking about. I do also forget the name.
But that one is I don't know why I'm going to that one. Anyways,
I get, you know what, like, you know how before we're talking about like shmoney to stay at the Disney park, like you're also gonna need some shmoney to drop some, quiche on this Disney lightsaber that's coming out sometime in the next year.
When you go to Disneyland, you just have to set $1,000 to souvenirs.
$1,000? I think this lightsaber is gonna be $1,000, give or take.
Okay,
like,
$2,000.
You've got to take out a small mortgage,
small loan,
to be able to like afford some of these Disney things, because they are crazy. But like we saw there was like a lot of speculation about this. I don't know if you saw it, Jens, but there was a lot of speculation online about a month or two ago, because Disney filed a patent for something that resembled a lightsaber. They didn't like explicitly say lightsaber in the patent, but you could see like it had a bunch of like gears and like drivetrain things and belts on the inside of the saber. So it looks like it's all like has a mechanical inner working and things like that to sort of shoot the blade up and out, which is really cool. I'm a bit worried that they're gonna break or fail. With a lot of moving parts, it's like a car sort of, in a sense. There's a lot of moving parts all going and all operating at once. There's bound to be something that's going to break or snap at some point. So it does worry me that people are going to spend like close to $1,000 probably on this thing, and there's a chance that it can just sort of fail. There's going to have to be like their own lightsaber technicians on the Disney campus, I feel. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited. I would really like to get my hands on one of these just to see what it is. But
just go to the theme
I don't
park
think it's going to be feasible.
Test it.
Yeah. And that's the thing too, is like we don't have a Disney theme park out here in Australia. So like we can't just go and experience it. We've got to fork out even more money to like fly to Paris or, California or wherever they're going to pop up these Star Wars things.
Yeah.
Just to be able to have a look. It's like, yeah. So, first world problems,
Australia. Yeah, true.
First world problems. But yeah. I think that's everything we have for this week.
Yeah.
There wasn't too much in terms of groundbreaking news. It was, like we said before, a lot of Marvel things, a couple of Disney things. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Was there anything else you wanted to add on though, Jens, before we finish up for the day?
No, not really, except thank you as always for listening. Hope you guys are still enjoying it.
Yeah.
What about yourself?
No, I think you said it perfectly. Just as always, just make sure you like, subscribe, hit the little bell notification, rate us on whatever podcasting service you listen to us on. And yeah, I guess thank you guys for listening once again, and we'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.
Goodbye.